вас с Днем Независимости. Это все для нашей Родины.
I hate that motherfucker.
What's going on, you guys? So Canelo Alvarez and Triple G. It seems like Triple G is in Canelo's head. Canelo Alvarez seems to have a certain sort of animosity towards certain guys. And with Triple G, he hates them, right? Stuff from back from 2018, right? And this is why I ask, is Triple G in Canelo's head? Because this dude been saying this, he's been saying that. And Triple G gets asked about some of the things that Canelo Alvarez has been saying, and Triple G says this: I didn't think anything in particular. I was judging his reaction and behavior. Nothing goes through my mind, it's just words. It's like a caravan of camels going through the desert and there's a dog barking at them. That's it. I look at him in the eye during the face-off. There's nothing to say. If he thinks I said something bad about him, it's up to him to believe that. We just faced each other. If he wanted to say something to me and I wanted to say something, we would have said it. But now giving him a message through a career is not going to be here. His English is still kind of bad, right? But basically he said, and when he was face-to-face, he didn't say nothing, right? When we was face-to-face, you didn't say nothing. But when the cameras is on you, when people, you say you hate me and this and that and the third, really, a lot of people believe this is just a front from Canelo Alvarez to sell the fight. If he really had such disdain for Gennady Golovkin for all these years, he would have been got this trilogy over with, right? But it seems like Triple G is in this dude's head, and Triple G is kind of just sitting there with a smile on his face in the background with a sneer, just, I know I'm in your head right now, right? You all riled up, you're all upset, right? I'm 40 years old now. I'm 40 years old, and you very upset over something I said back in 2018. This is what Triple G is basically saying, right? And then he says this: it's not yet different from other fights, but on the other hand, we cannot call my opponent just an ordinary guy. I'll be getting ready for this fight. I'll do my best, and we will see how this plays out. I don't think about Canelo at all, and I don't pay much attention to this. He lost his last fight, and he has more losses than me. So what else do we need to talk about here? Said Triple G, end quote. Yeah, that's what Triple G had to say. He said he has more losses than me. So what are we talking about? Triple G can really play into this and kind of try to get into Canelo Alvarez's head to really steer the fight in his favor. Triple G is an older guy now, so I don't think he would be wanting to really press the fight like he did 5 years ago, right? He's not going to be, I don't know if he's going to be pressing Canelo like he did, but we'll see. Triple G has a really good jab. Canelo Alvarez seemed to have abandoned his jab in more recent fights. He's going to need it against Triple G. He's going to need that and probably a little bit more. I don't know. I think Triple G is going to really show up for this fight. A lot of people say he won the other two fights. I kind of disagree. But Canelo Alvarez, he seems to be on the decline, in my opinion. We were really seeing a Triple G fight. Canelo's looking slow still, right? He's going back down in weight, so he should have some more speed. But if he's looking slow in this fight with Triple G, he's looking lethargic. I would say he's somewhat on a decline. 31 years old. He got a lot of fights under his belt, but it's been a lot of things said already in the build up to this fight. Canelo got right to it. Triple G said, I don't know where this animosity comes from. It could probably be up from all the substances that he's been abusing. So Triple G is still taking shots at Canelo Alvarez for the substances that he was abusing. Triple G probably believes that Canelo Alvarez won that fight or even hung with him in that fight due to that reason. So I asked the question, man, is Canelo on a decline? It's a legitimate question. I don't want nobody on here crying, but is Canelo on decline? Hit that like button for your boy. But I don't know, man. It should be a good fight. Triple G, Canelo Alvarez. It's not. I'll say this: boxing fans wasn't necessarily checking for this fight. We know how boxing fans do. You know how we do. We don't necessarily be checking for certain fights, but as the weeks go on, as it get close to the fight, we get more and more interested in that fight. So boxing fans going to be interested to see how this third chapter, this third fight plays out between Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin. Should be a good one for however long it lasts. Canelo Alvarez, considering the energy that he's bringing, considering the animosity that he has, I expect him to bring the fight to Gennady Golovkin like he did in the second fight. Will Triple G show up against Canelo Alvarez, or will he come up in there just for that payday and ride off into the sunset? Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.